If you're looking for part 21 of Pokemon White version Blind Nuzlocke by Cooper Koshiro, you found the right video. Congratulations! What are we going to do in this video? We're in Mistralton City, where we exited the Chargestone Cave in the last video. Why is it still autumn? Oh my gosh, I need to like change the time and date and stuff and see if it changes stuff. Our current party, our average level is actually more like 38 because Aaron and Blair are a little bit above level. But we have Justin, Aaron, Cooper, Sally, and Blair. Hopefully if you've been watching, you know who those people are. And we're going to start this... Okay, repels effects were off. We don't care. We're going to start this video by grinding. We confirmed that this is going to be a flying gym. Therefore, our main people we're going to use are Cooper the Caracosta Turtle Awesome Man, who has Smackdown, which is stab and apparently makes flying Pokemon fall to the ground. I don't know if that does like extra damage or takes away the flying type or what. And we're also going to be using not Aaron and Blair for sure. We're also maybe going to use Sally, who has Charge Beam. Matter of fact, we should probably go and see if there's anyone else we need to use for this gym. But I'm pretty sure Cooper will be able to take out this gym, no problem. And also later this video, actually we should probably do that right now. Last video we also got Atmo, the Watchog, but nobody cares. Yeah, we're gonna take Jason. We actually are going to train up Jason, I think, and we're gonna put Blair. No, we're gonna put Justin. No, we're gonna put Blair. We're gonna put Blair back in the PC. Right here, the top right. Oh, we're also gonna take this opportunity to do something A180 told us to do, which is put a Pokemon in every box. And supposedly we'll find a special surprise if we do this. I don't know what he means. But we're gonna do it just to spread our guys out and give them all some space. So they need space. I know we have enough guys to do this now, because we haven't lost that many guys. And oh my gosh, the screen is being stupid. So poor. Yeah, by this time we've seen all of the Simian Pokemon. Okay, one more box. So we're gonna put Jonati or Audino in the last box. Okay, and yeah, every box has at least one Pokemon in it now. I don't know what this is supposed to do. We're gonna exit out of the PC. Let's see if we get like more boxes unlocked as a result of this or something. That would be really nice. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, A180. We're gonna show on the bottom screen. Okay, so we filled up 8 boxes, and look what happened now. We have our command, box 2, box 3, box 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 was our morgue box. But now we have boxes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So back up to a respectable amount of boxes. However, I hope you can still get more boxes than 16 because I don't think... Let's see, that's 16 times 30. I can't do math in my head. We're going to use our calculator. 16 times 30. That's only 480. So yeah, you still need more boxes if you want to have one of every Pokemon in the game. But that's cool. We now have extra boxes. I probably need to move my morgue now as a result of that. I guess I'll fix those guys later at some point. Maybe mid-grind session when you guys won't waste time watching and the screen is still not perfect again. Yeah. So we're going to be training up Jason and Cooper. Jason is a steel type, so he will resist flying. And Cooper is a rock type, so he'll resist flying as well. But Jason probably needs the levels more, whereas Cooper probably needs the Macho Brace more. So we're going to do... And Cooper also has Curse and Aqua Jet and stuff, so we're going to be using that. Jason is also badly under-leveled compared to the rest of the party. He's still level 26. We have not used him since we caught him, and he only has Thunder Shock and Charge Beam. Yeah, we're going to use Charge Beam. Okay. So, we probably need to honestly... Oh, here's a good idea. Let's go back, actually. Let's go back to... We're going to take Catherine. Where did I put Catherine? Catherine's in one of these other boxes. Okay, here's Catherine. We're gonna put Catherine, who has Fly, in the party. And we're gonna go back to previous cities or the cold storage to do our grinding for Jason to get him a little bit evened up. And we're also gonna give Jason, actually we're gonna give Jason the Eviolite first. If I can find it. Where's our Eviolite? Now, these gems taking up space in the party. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sort the the whatever epic sort or whatever that isn't too epic whatsoever. Where is my Eviolite? Oh, I think Justin has it. Okay, well anyway, I'll just go do that after this grind session starts, because we're already like 5 or 6 minutes into the video. Okay, yeah, we're gonna grind up Jason probably at least to level 32 or so. That's like, it's like 6 levels, but that shouldn't be too hard based on the guys we can fight with Autono. And Cooper, we're gonna try to get him to level 40 or so, depending on how long the blurriness lasts in this video. So that's what we're gonna do. Start the video, and you guys know the drill. You can click a button that's over here somewhere, or you can listen to whatever my choice of music is. So go do that now. Okay, so that was a pretty successful grind session. Our first one, I think, of using the lucky egg. And Cooper is trying to learn Shell Smash, which is... moving the microphone. The user breaks its shell, lowering its defense and special defense, but sharply raising. It says sharply raising, mind. Attack, special attack, and speed. So that's like trading a total of 2 defensive stages for 6 stages of offensive stats. You gotta be kidding me. As broken as that sounds, like as uber broken as that sounds, anything that lowers special defense and whatnot in the Nuzlocke is kinda bad. Like I think I'd rather have Curse, even though Curse only equates out to a +1 boost, whereas this is averaging like a +4. Really? At least sharply lower the defense and special defense. That's nuts. I mean, it was gonna be good enough if it increased, you know, all those by 1, because that's like still uber sweepage. Yeah. So, Shell Smash, great move, I think, in general. Borderline broken move, I think, but I think we're not gonna learn it. I have Aqua Jet, Smackdown, and Crunch, and my volume's not up max either way. None of which I can get back with the TM, and I don't want to get rid of Crunch either. I would love to use this move, but I don't know. I'll just save it for after the game, I guess. I'm gonna assume now. I didn't know that it was a sharp boost to all those though. But you just use that move once, and like you're set to sweep. Physical, special, whatever. It's like 1 turn, bam, instant setup, double DD, with a special attack bonus thrown on there too. That's kinda ridiculous. But as awesome as it is, and if this was not a Nuzlocke, oh, I would take this move, no doubt about it. We're gonna keep Curse, even though Curse can be critted through. Yeah, we're gonna keep Curse, because I don't want to be lowering my defenses for any reason, unless it's an automatic win of the game, of the match. So, we're not gonna learn Shell Smash, at least not right now. We can always come back with a heart scale and do that. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go do that really, like, right now. We're gonna keep old moves. We're gonna give up on Shell Smash for right now. We may learn it back again later with the move relearner or whatever. But anyway, we're not gonna learn it right now, because I want to keep my defenses, because this is Nuzlocke and I don't know what the crap to do. So let's fly back to Driftvale City really quick, because I want to see if we can get a heart scale every IRL day. Obviously I do multiple parts in one day, or at least I try to. Let's see, was it this house where we get... yeah, this house with this lady. Let's see, favor to the solar beam. Let's see, I know Blair can learn Solar Beam. Let's see if there's something we can... if we can get rid of one of Blair's moves. Or maybe there's another guy we haven't learned Solar Beam. Let's see, because I don't want to be, you know, wasting TMs and stuff if I can avoid it. Jonati, sometimes normal Pokemon can learn random moves. Looking for other guys. Obviously we can't count any of our dead guys. We also did some mad crazy stuff with daycare during the grind session. Carty and Billy got up into the mid-30s, so they're kinda back up there, somewhat usable if they need to be called in. And Cardi in particular may be useful for this upcoming gym due to being ice type. Oh, that's also we're going to probably level them up 1 level here on screen to see if they evolve, because they may do that. Let's take out... no, there's nothing I really want to overwrite on Blair's moveset. Because if I did, it would require me to move tutor it right back, or relearn it right back, and that would just be a waste of a heart scale. It would kind of be like a suicide 1-up in Mega Man and other such games. So, I forgot what I was gonna do. Crap. Oh, I was gonna see if the trash bag is compatible with Solar Beam, because we did find the Solar Beam TM in the forest a couple videos ago when we were getting the Rindo Berry for Cooper. which we were successful in getting. And yes, Jonati can learn Solar Beam, or Audino. Normal types. Very good at learning random stuff. So we're gonna get rid of Double Slap. And we noticed the Audino, higher level Audino, they had some move called, I think it was Entrainment, that appears to force the opponent to copy your ability, which, in this case, the other Audino ability is Healer, and we had Jonati's ability. Jonati's ability is Regenerator, restores a little HP when withdrawn from battle. So I don't know what Healer does. It kind of sounds like the same thing, but I guess maybe we'll see eventually. I don't know. Can use Solar Beam, so we get a heart scale. So yeah, we're gonna try to do this as often as possible, I guess. Yeah, okay. I kind of want to go across the bridge now, because I know one thing that I said we were gonna do last video was use a bunch of clever wings on Cooper and see if we could increase his special defense. Because if we can get Cooper's special defense up, that's really good, because he's getting a ton of physical defense and things like that. I don't know where to EV train for defense in this game, and that's kind of silly to do anyway. And I heard a feather. There we go. Resist wing. Let's see, did I? No, I didn't take Billy and Cardi out like I meant to. Oh well. We have Cooper at the head of the party right now. Yeah, we're just gonna run across this bridge really quick and pick up some wings. Pick up some wings. Some duck wings. Resist wing. I think it's clever wing is what we want. But resist wing is fine too. That looks like a Ducklett to me. Yeah, so the bigger shadows, I think you can kind of tell. I think it's possible to kind of tell which one is going to be a Ducklett and which one's going to be a feather. We can take out Ducklett in one shot with Smackdown, so critical hit too. Yeah, Cooper Evolved form is gaining more experience. It actually declares that it is boosted experience, which you know is ordinarily reserved for the trade bonus when you use a Pokemon from a different original trainer. But apparently the Lucky Egg indicates that it is boosted experience. I guess that has to do with the whole sliding experience scale, because that was one way you could sort of tell, whereas now you kind of can't. And I didn't bring Catherine with me for whatever reason, so I guess we'll just bike back. Pick up another feather. Swift Wing. But yeah, I could definitely have made Cooper... This may be a Ducklett. Nope, Muscle Wing. I could definitely have made Cooper into a sweeper form, it looks like, with that Shell Smash. But we're not going to do that, not for a Nuzlocke. In future playthroughs, certainly I'll do that. And that move, holy crap. +2 speed, attack, and special attack in one move. You gotta be... Are you like that's a little bit ridiculous, I think, even with the defensive decrease that makes you vulnerable to priority and stuff. So we're gonna take, so before we go much further, we're gonna take Cardi and Billy, we're gonna take them out. Let's put up Trubbish. Yeah, Latasha. We put Tasha, the Trubbish, and I thought we put another guy, possibly another guy. We put both of them in the daycare. So yeah, we're gonna try to level up Billy and Cardi one level, probably off Audino, I guess. So let's put these guys in their proper order on the screen. Billy right there, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, we have a pretty good stockpile of Pokemon now, so even if we lose a couple guys, it's not going to be instant game over for us anymore, like it was there around the time of the second gym. So that threat has kind of left us for the moment. But certainly we don't want to be losing people that we've invested time grinding up. Although, with Audino now knowing more of the secrets and the tricks to using Audino to level up stuff, it seems like it'll be a little bit easier to recover from a flub of something dying, so hopefully that will be true. We're going to put Justin at the front of the party. Why are we going to do that? Because Justin has Intimidate, and Intimidate's added effect out of battle is it reduces the encounter rate of wild Pokemon. So when we're trying to walk to the shaky patches, that means we have a better shot of just walking to it and not me having to waste a repel. So that's what we want. Let's see, I know at one point, if you didn't watch the grind session, at one point Jason literally got 3,000 and some odd experience points. It was ridiculous. So I don't know, crazy good, especially if you're close to its level. I think that was when he was either one level higher or same level as the Autono he was facing. It was crazy. And we taught him Rock Smash. We got rid of Bind, I think, to teach him Rock Smash. And we don't want to fight Watchogs. Justin, I think, has the Eviolite right now. So we're going to try to run away. Cool. Yeah, Intimidate reduces the encounter rate. Although it only reduces the encounter rate, I think, of weak wild Pokemon. So, you know, it's not going to be worthwhile putting a level 17 Sandile at the front of your party for this area. Speaking of which, poor Justine. Okay, can we get an Autono? There's also Emolga and something else here. I think we found a Minkino at some point too. Or that may have been in the cold storage. And that Minkino, or Sinkino, the evolved form, that tail slap, like, it hurts, like, big time. We're gonna put... I think Cooper still has Lucky Egg. Yeah, we're gonna put the Lucky Egg on Billy. And honestly, we're probably just gonna switch out immediately afterwards. So we're gonna put Billy at the front of the party. Hopefully, we don't get a wild fight when we don't want one. Okay, cool. Okay, please be Autono so we can get this over with pretty quick. Cool. Yeah, level 26. Now, Billy honestly could probably take this. We're gonna do a... We're gonna set up an Aqua Ring with Billy. Billy's Aqua Ring. Oh, and I have animations turned off. Yeah, Billy's restoring health with Aqua Ring. We're gonna go for... And Billy has Roost, too. So this is kind of a defensive bird. Autono's trying to attract Billy, but Billy's not gonna go for that. And I got a flinch off that, too. So Billy able to take out this Autono on his own. 2,000 experience. Yeah, almost up all the way. So we're going to switch Justin back to the front of the party. So we'll try these Dig. Yeah, having Justin with Dig is annoying when we try to switch him, because Dig has the second spot on the list of whatever. And Intimidate not working as effectively as I would like. Tranquil. Yeah, we're probably going to see a lot of Tranquil in this upcoming gym. Intimidate. And we're going to go to Cooper, level 40, officially our highest level guy. Officially our highest level guy, hero character. Big turtle monster. And he's going to lay the smackdown after he gets air cuttered for like 10 measly damage. On his weaker defense, no less. Right, there we go. Okay, let's get another wild fight in for Billy. Because obviously things don't evolve in the daycare. And I want to see if these things can get an evolution in. Okay, we're going to go for this right here. One more step. And then put Billy with Lucky Egg at the top. And probably switch him out. Just so he doesn't eat up more experience than he needs to. Another Autono. Yeah, this one's level 29. Yeah, it's a little bit higher level, so he'll definitely get a level up out of this. And let's give this level to... Let's go to Jason. Give Jason some more experience too. Because we'll probably be using some combination of Jason and Cooper. Secret power. Why is Jason, like, weakened? Okay, we're gonna heal him up first and foremost, then make sure nothing crazy happens. Double slap. We may see that ability, or that attack I was mentioning. Secret power. Still asleep. Yeah, entrainment. Jason's healer is his new ability. And we don't know what healer does. We can't see a description of it if I pull up the thing, because I tried that a while back, unfortunately. And I probably need to turn animations on, too. Fell asleep again. This Autono like loves to get the hacks. It loves to get the hacks with secret power. And just in being neutral gender, really nice for evading attacks. Early wake up this time though. So let's see if we can go ahead and kill this thing. Yeah, track is not going to work on a genderless thing. 900. And Billy, level 37. Okay, we're going to see if we can get... Oh, Tailwind. Let's see if Tailwind was upgraded. Tailwind... Okay, Tailwind now ups the speed for 4 turns, so that's a 1-turn extension. Still not really good enough, I think, to be worth using. Unless there's a light play type item for it. But, you know, probably still a pretty decent option in doubles. You know, you could just use that and then save all your speed EVs for defenses and stuff. So, but a little bit better of a move now. Because, you know, before it was like, you had to use Tailwind, and then you could switch out, and then you had like 1 turn, I think, of Tailwind, or maybe 2. I don't know if the turn you use it counted or not. It was a crappy move either way, but it had limited use for doubles. But it looks like it is extended for 1 more turn. Let's see, Rain Dance. Aqua Ring. We'll overwrite Rain Dance, I guess. Because Rain Dance is also a TM that we could buy and use if we really wanted Rain Dance back. So Billy learned Tailwind, let's see if he evolves. And he will. So we don't know what level he was actually supposed to evolve at because he was in the daycare. So we're going to see our duck evolve. Ducklett evolving. The crest of righteousness. Last time, Billy evolved into a transvestite monkey. This time, Billy evolved into a swan with a bra. Billy! I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I feel really bad. At least this thing looks a lot cooler than the freaking monkey. Yeah, it still has Kenai. The stats significantly better. Kind of. I don't know, but hey, it's a swan. I mean, I don't know why a duck evolves into a swan. It's actually kind of a pretty looking swan, to be honest. But I think this is our first swan Pokemon we've ever had. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But poor Billy. Can't evolve into a manly looking Pokemon to save his life. Here's this Tynamo that I was talking about. We found in the Chargestone Cave. Really weird dude. And we found this Shelmet thing. We found it, or it was a, I think it's a bug type. We have a chance to encounter it in a couple of upcoming towns, including Iciris City, Route 8, and Moor of Iciris. So a couple of options. Maybe a bug ice type. I don't know. The way it's found around Iciris City. What am I looking for? Yeah, and Swanna. Let's see what it says about Swanna. White bird Pokemon. Swanna. It administers sharp, powerful pecks with its bill. It whips its long neck to deliver forceful, repeated strikes. Okay. Area. Cry. Yeah, forms. This is for forms. This is the select start. Oh, okay. With this, you can now see the front and back of each Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. By pushing select. So that's kind of neat. And you can set them in animated or stop. So that's cool. Yeah, autumn form. A180 was also mentioning that Basculin, the little fish dude or whatever, it had multiple forms, but I didn't see multiple forms of it. I don't know. We're gonna check out the forms tab now on Basculin. And blue striped form. Oh yes, it does. It does. Oh, shiny scene! Up here at the top. So it tells you how many shiny of this Pokemon you've seen. Okay. We haven't encountered any shinies, so yeah, this Pokedex upgrade we got in the last video. So yeah, Basculin has 2 different forms. Check this out. Blue striped form. Now that I think about it, yeah, I remember there was one that looked like this. But, oh, there's a I was just mashing buttons, wasn't looking. So yeah, there's a comparison of the 2 forms of Basculin. I don't know if it has different stats or if it's just cosmetic like Gastrodon was. But, that's kind of cool. Since that thing doesn't evolve, I guess that gives it a little gimmick. It makes it cool. So if it can't be useful, at least let's make it cool, right? This thing, like I want one of these things. We fought one of these last video. Scolipede. This thing looks beast. Venipede. I mean, I kind of thought that Venipede looked pretty cool, and then Whirlipede was like, "Lols, I'm a wheel," and then this thing is like, "Oh, I'm a gigantic Giratina, similarly shaped thing that is gonna do bad things to you in your sleep." And yeah, it's kind of scary looking thing, but I kind of like that thing. It's neat. So yeah, Billy once again evolves into sort of a feminine looking thing, but I guess we can tolerate that. Let's see what this thing looks like. Billy as a Swanna now, up against the Deerling. Probably not the best matchup. Actually, a pretty decent matchup. Let's use an air. Actually, let's use Tailwind. Tailwind. Oh crap! I forgot animations are off. Yeah, we're gonna resist that. We're gonna use Air Slash. Tailwind plus Air Slash. I guess that ensures that you can get some flinches from being faster. Okay, let's turn animations back off or back on. Animation, because I turned it off for grinding reasons. And we're gonna take the Lucky Egg off Billy and put it on Cardi, our little vanilla ice thing. And it looks like Cardi may be a 3 evolution thing. Not quite sure. So if we definitely want it to its stage 2 form or stage 1 form, to use TCG terms. We want it evolved at least to its middle stage if we intend to use Cardi in the gym. And I keep jumping off the freaking post. Ugh! So uncoordinated sometimes. And here's a Zeb Strike, but we have Justin leading off. So I think we're just going to use Justin against this thing. Intimidate. I'm also like 11 levels higher, so lols, whatever. Flame Charge though. Uses the correct move. Flame Charge. Yeah, I want to see how much base power Flame Charge is. That's pretty useful. Just, you know, if you don't know what else to do, just use Flame Charge, and hey, you got a speed boost to work with next turn. So cool. And you deal damage. So probably like the best way ever to kill Shedinja, right? Because that way you kill it and you get a speed boost. So let's try to get more Autono encounters. Probably just 1 or 2 will do it for Cardi. As I think Cardi's level 34. And here, the patch, yeah, it's right here, okay. Let's quickly put Cardi the Vanillite, I think, is it Vanillite, is that it? Vanilla, it looks like Vanilla Ice, so, yeah. Good, another Autono. We're gonna see if Cardi can take this thing out. First time we've used Cardi in battle. So we're gonna go for Acid Armor with Cardi. Acid Armor to sharply raise her defense, double her defense up. Secret Power. We're gonna see how much this does and account for a crit. And get some hacks on us anyway. Critical hit would do a pretty good number. And since we did get the sleep hacks on us, we're gonna go to Jason. It was actually the same level as Cardi. Which is kind of funny because I was just training him this video. Attract is going to fail against Jason where it would have succeeded against Cardi. So we're going to see him Rock Smash. Smash some rocks against this Autono. No defense drop on that one though. Attract is not going to work against 2 rotating gears, Mr. Autono. Critical hit there though. And yeah, Jason had the opportunity to learn what essentially was a steel type rock polish, but I didn't really want to get rid of Thunder... Why didn't that kill? I didn't want to get rid of either ability. Or not either ability. I did not want to get rid of Charge Beam or Thunder Shock, because Thunder Shock is the high PP move that we might need for the gym. So, I'm just going to leave Cardi asleep, because she took kind of a little bit too much damage there. I'm kind of glad that she's lax, although I prefer her to be, you know, just neutral in that case. Okay, let's jump off here, get into another fight with an Autono, or something else. Nope, an Autono, which is what we wanted. Okay, and Cardi should level up from this, because she probably is almost leveled up anyway. She's got about half, so let's just do the same thing we did last time. Go out to Jason, and I think Cardi will get a level up out of this, and hopefully evolve. And the Pete Ball looks pretty nice on Jason. I only have 6 Rock Smashes left, so we're going to have to kill this thing fairly quick. Good, defense drop, we needed that one. Get that first defense drop, and kill it from there. Get slapped around. Stop! Stop! There we go. Rock Smash. And another defense drop. So let's use our stab move. Our Gear Grind. After we get entrained. And like there is this section of the screen like right here that is like the light from my lamp, and I think Gear Grind missed. And I'm not really sure why that's popping up there, but it is. Maybe it's reflecting off my TV. Stop missing with Gear Grind! There we go. There we go. Grind it up. Hit one time. Okay, Cardi. Cardi did not level up. Dang. Let's see how much she lacks then, because we can probably just get by with the random encounter. Oh, actually she lacks quite a bit. 900, so... Let's see if we can get out of here. Let's go back and cure that sleep and damage off her, I guess. And after this, I think we're headed toward the Celestial Tower, right? Celestial Tower is where we're heading next, because we need to advance the storyline. Like every video, I need to be focused on advancing the storyline as much as possible if we're going to get this LP done in 40 parts. Of course, you know, we could just lose the game, and then it would be done in that many parts as well. Which is kind of why it's a spoiler for me to talk about, oh, I'm going to film part 21 tonight, when, you know, that means that you didn't game over Cooper in parts up through part 20. So, maybe I shouldn't talk about that, or maybe drop false information and stuff. It would be kind of funny. Say, oh, guys, I game over last night. It's like, no, you didn't, you liar. That might be kind of fun to do, and play with people's minds. Dang it! Okay, we're going to put Justin at the front of the party then. How did I even jump off that? I like swear I didn't press up. Anyway, we got Billy evolved into a swan, which I guess is better than the monkey Semaphore. And here's a Watchog that is going to get crunched by Justin because I just don't care. And Justin has Eviolite. Assuming he can even evolve again, I would test to see if Eviolite is affecting him or not, but I'm not. Why didn't that kill? That's annoying. Okay, well, we're just gonna run away, because I'm pretty sure Intimidate still works while you're asleep, so that's all I really want it for. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna try to encounter Autono. We want another Autono. Even though, honestly, like anything, if Cardi could kill it herself, would probably give her a level up, but I don't know if she can do that. Looking for an Autono, 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 looking for oh, here we go, 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 we're gonna go put Cardi top of the party. That rhymed. And here we go! Here we go! Why can't we jump off? There we go. And I was... Apparently it's directly under the bridge. I don't know. Very good. Level 29. This one's higher level. So we're still going to go out to We're gonna go to Jason. And we know from analyzing Jonati that Anno gears more towards defense and healing and stuff, which makes perfect sense based on the way it looks. Healer. Yeah, we don't know what Healer does. Oh, Rock Smash got its PP restored. That's right, I forgot we went and healed. So we're just gonna spam Rock Smash and kill this thing. No, so this screen is kind of too bright. I'm just the brightness. No, not that dark. Not that dark. No, not that dark either. There we go. I think it looks a little bit dimmer. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. But that looks more like our normal brightness. Okay, Jason levels up to level 35. And Cardi also levels up to level 35. Cardi wants to learn Ice Beam! Oh yeah! Give me Ice Beam! Give me Ice Beam! We're going to delete Avalanche for Ice Beam. And keep Icy Wind because we like its added effect of lowering speed. That could help. Let's see if learning Ice Beam... Yes, learning Ice Beam. So keeping it at its lower stage looks like will allow us to get Ice Beam. I don't know when it was supposed to evolve again. But anyway, here we go! Evolution! Cardi... Oh my gosh, it's an ice cream cone. Vanillish. I don't remember what Cardi's... Cardi had the crest of sacrifice, right? No. Crap. I can't remember what Cardi's stuff was. No, sacrifice. Sacrifice, no? Sacrificial Atoms was her attack, I don't know. Anyway, this Cardi evolved into Vanillish! It's a freaking ice cream cone. This is amazing. This is like now one of my favorite ice Pokemon, just because it's a freaking ice cream cone. Oh yeah, we like ice cream. We like ice cream. So Vanillite, fresh snow Pokemon. This Pokemon formed from icicles bathed in energy from the morning sun. It sleeps buried in snow. Vanillish, icy snow Pokemon. It conceals itself from enemy eyes by creating many small ice particles and hiding among them. It better be glad if no one freaking wants to eat that thing. Dude. Like, I have ice cream, vanilla ice cream, in my refrigerator right now. Like, I want to go get some. Forms. We've only seen one form, only the female form. Okay, so Ice Beam. And let's check out... Wait, let's look back at the Pokédex for a second. There's a gap between Vanillish and Deerling. You guys can see that right here. There's a gap, so that could mean that we have a third form available. And this thing, I mean, it doesn't look like it's definitely fully evolved. So I think we could definitely see another form. So Cardi. Alright, I kind of wish the thing was female, so we could have named it Kevin. But, and then I really want to use it. But we have Ice Beam now! Very good move, excellent move. Supposedly still a TM. But, we got it right now. So that's very good. And we may be using this thing for the gym. I'm not sure yet. We're probably going to keep it in the party. Keep Cardi in the party. If nothing else. Because Ice Beam, really freaking good move. Gonna rip apart any birds. So that'll give us Rock, Ice, and Electric. So we'll have all the weaknesses between Sally, Cooper, and Cardi. We'll have all the weaknesses of the upcoming gym. But right now we're headed to Celestial Tower, and we don't know what we're going to find in Celestial Tower, so we're just going to bring a balanced party and not plan for flying types or anything like that. And those are probably going to be the only three characters we bring, or Sally, or wait, no, not Sally, Jason. Jason. It'd be nice if we found a Thunderbolt TM too. But, I don't think we're going to find one. We're definitely going to bring Cooper. We're going to put up Catherine. Who else? Yeah, we're going to put up Billy. Billy and Courtney. Courtney is our Semaphore, remember? And Billy is our Swanna. Seriously. I have two guys that are male, and one has a bra and one has curls. And this thing isn't exactly masculine either. So we have like this is the Fabulous Club right here. Row 2 is officially known as the Fabulous Club. Anyway, who's else? Oh, we have Aaron the Scrafty. I forgot she was level 40. Why do we have a? No, wait, that's not in our party. We need one more person in our party. Jason, Cardi, Justin, Cooper. We have a couple. We need a Sonic Distant. Kathy is kind of underleveled. I would sort of like to put her in the daycare, maybe, but we're not going to be using her, I don't think, anytime really soon. So let's keep. I'm going to take Aaron just because I feel safer with Aaron, and she would be more useful. Well, I'm going to need Aaron in the flying gym, or not in the flying gym, in the ice gym, maybe that we know what's coming up. Whereas Blair, honestly, is not going to be very useful in either of the next two gyms, flying or ice, so... Actually, Blair hasn't been useful in, like, any of the gyms, except for this one ground gym, so... which was our last gym, but she's been not very effective against Bug, and, I couldn't really use her effectively in the electric gym either, because the freaking Emolgas were part flying type and had aerial ace, and then the thing that's not part flying type had freaking flame charge. So it was like, this is great. Let's see, no item on Jason. Okay, let's set people up with items before we go into the battle. We're gonna put, not to the battle, but you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I meant. Rindo Berry, we're gonna put on Cooper. Jason, what are we gonna give Jason? Jason can have Aka Berry. Yeah, sure. Let's put an Aka Berry on Jason for right now, I guess. And Cardi has the Lucky Egg, I think. Probably. We're gonna lead off with Cardi for right now. I'm pretty sure Cardi can evolve further though. So I kind of want to see what's her defenses like. What are her defenses like compared to Jason, or compared to Justin? She has high 50s average on her defenses, and yeah, Justin has a little bit worse. However, compared to, well, it's actually about the same as, actually a little bit better than Jason's actually. So this thing has pretty balanced stats. So when we get into a hailstorm with Ice Body, that's going to be really sweet. So yeah, we're going to leave Cardi, who we took out of the daycare earlier in the grind session, going to become a temporary, at least, member of the party. And we already caught our guy for Route 7, and I don't think we've gone much past here. Yeah, here's this. Okay, this is trainers. Let's pass over the trainers for right now. I think I heard a Rustly Patch. Yes, I did. We're going to jump in this Rustly Patch and fight something, possibly an Autono. Yes, an Autono. We're going to use Cardi's new Ice Beam. Ice Cream Cone Pokemon. This is cool. She also has Mirror Shot, which can lower accuracy. But we're going to use Ice Beam. And yeah, wow. Oh, okay, that was a crit. No, it was a crit. And we got a crit and a freeze. Cardi with the crit and the freeze. Holy crap. We're going to use Icy Wind to finish this thing off. Icy Wind. Cardi, awesome. Now Cardi with the Lucky Egg is going to be leveling up, which is good. Because she doesn't resist flying, unlike Jason, so she needs the levels more, I think. Here's a Zeb Strike, which we know Zeb Strike has Flame Charge, and we don't want to leave Cardi in against that. See, Justin, I think, still has the Eviolite, right? He does, but we're going to go with our tank among tanks, which is Aaron. Aaron, our Scrafty. Spark is going to be used, so Justin would have been the better choice in this case. But Aaron takes the hits really well, and holy crap, Rocky Helmet. I love this held item, Flame Charge. So this computer AI, kind of knowing what to do, except not, because Spark was more effective. But anyway, Again, hurt by the Rocky Helmet, and that allowing Crunch to definitely kill. Critical hit, too, so... Aaron just smacking stuff around. Holy crap. Rocky Helmet. I love that held item. Love that held item. Probably because I love walls. Love walls. And here's this little mushroom dude. I don't know if this is bug or grass or what we're about to see. So we're about to use, not Mirror Shot, I didn't mean to use Mirror Shot. At least Mirror Shot hit. And Drain. Yeah, probably a grass type. Okay, now that we already did damage to it, we're going to switch gears and do Icy Wind. Icy Wind! Yeah, so it is at least part grass type. Most of the time the mushroom Pokemon are, because Spore, I think, is grass type. Okay, I'm going to change Cardi's moves around a little bit. We're going to put Ice Beam as the first move, and Icy Wind as the second move, and Acid Armor as the bottom right move that rarely gets used. Okay, let's go in his house, see if we have a heal spot here. That'd be convenient. There's a TV. Let's watch the TV. #1 bicycle trainer. Talix hasn't been the bicycle really a lot because of the awesome music. Your Pokemon team. Yes, we have a free heal spot right here. This game is very generous with free heal spots. Very nice. Since her yammering stops while she's cooking, it's another bonus for me. Okay. Granny's meals are always nothing but vegetables. Yeah. Vegetables. Yeah. Fact about Cooper. Cooper does not eat vegetables. Like, at all. The closest thing... Holy crap! The closest thing that Cooper eats to vegetables is the tomato sauce or whatever in pizza. Okay, Mom's calling. Mom's calling. This is your mom. How are you doing? We're already on Route 7. We're going to take care of them. Senior trainer, Mom. Okay. Oh, some weird blue-green colored grass over here. Is this double battle grass? Yes, that appears to be double battle grass. Probably should not have done this. Holy crap, 2 Zeb Strikes! 2 Zeb Strikes. Zeb Strikes. Level 33, what the crap. We know these things have Flame Charge. We know that both of our guys are weak to Flame Charge. Not very good. Very bad decision to do this. Even though both, let's see, both of our guys are pretty, we could probably take an unstabbed Flame Charge. We don't want them to. Holy freaking crap. Neither of our guys are that fast. Aaron can come in. Gosh. Like, I don't want either of these guys to be taking the hits. But we're gonna have Cardi. We're gonna have Cardi use Acid Armor on herself. Can you even use Acid Armor on someone else? No, okay. And we're gonna switch out Jason for Aaron. Why are we gonna use Acid Armor? Because we know that Flame Charge is a physical attack. And Flame Charge, no, do not hit our... No, don't hit our Ice Cream Cone. No. We need to get the crap out of here. Get the crap out. No, don't you dare. No. Okay. Okay, we need to get the crap out of here. Acid Armor coming into play. Holy crap, scaring me. We need to get out of this double battle grass. 2 Zeb Strikes, we can't take that. Or actually it's Zeb Strika, not Zeb Strike. My bad, I was reading that A flipped 180 degrees. Holy freaking crap. We're gonna see a fresh water go on to Cardi now that she has double defense. And we're gonna see a Brick Break on this Zeb Strike. Actually, I probably should have done it on the other Zeb Strike. Zeb Strika. Like Stripa. Okay, Spark is going to be used instead, though. And Flame Charge on our Ice Cream Cone. Yeah, dealing less damage due to Acid Armor, but a critical hit could break through that at any time. So, and yeah, holy crap, that did not kill. Very annoying. Gosh, we're gonna have to freaking heal our guys momentarily. Like we need... Yeah, I have to heal Cardi. And I need to deal damage with Aaron, but I think I would rather heal Aaron instead. Because if we lose Aaron, I'm gonna cry. If we lose Cardi, I'll be mad, but I won't cry. So, yeah, double fresh waters are gonna be used. Why am I still in this fight? Why does this electric type dude have a fire attack? It's so annoying. So annoying, and it's raising its speed, so we're not gonna outspeed. We're not gonna be able to run away either. Motor drive. And these things are combo. Okay, so this Zeb Strike, I keep calling it Zeb Strike, has freaking motor drive. Motor drive. So another guy to use with Electivire type strategies. Okay. See, we need to heal our crap again. Holy crap! Why did I get into this double battle grass? Ugh. Double battles very annoying in Nuzlockes because stuff gets ganged up on. Flame charge, like if this flame charge crits, like it's gonna kill probably. Holy freaking crap! And we need to kill the other Zeb Strike. You know, Cardi's dead, isn't she? Cardi's dead. Cardi's dead. Cardi is dead. Zeb Strike is lame. Ugh! I'm actually surprised she lived that crit with 1 hit point, but then go figure they gang up on her. Ugh! Double battle grass, horrible. Double battle grass is horrible. We're gonna send in Cooper with Aqua Jet because we are. Cooper with Aqua Jet because Cooper has the physical defense, the tank, even a super effective attack. So there goes our freaking Wind Ice Cream Cone that I wanted to use, and we know we're not going to get another one either. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad about that. So mad. We just started using her, and what do? We run into two. I seriously, I hate that zebra now. I hate that zebra. I hate that zebra. This double battle grass. What the crap? 2 level 33 Zeb Strikers. Holy crap! Both. Why does that thing have a fire move? Why does the electric dude have a fire overpowered piece of? Ugh! Ugh! We tried to save her life with acid armor, but no, because critical hits ignore that crap. So, oh well. So it's up to Cooper and Jason in this gym, and I really wanted an ice type. So, gosh, that's so annoying. So annoying. So that was such a lame fight too, because like my 2 guys that I had out there were slow and I couldn't run away. I just knew that I wasn't gonna be able to run away. So Cardi has her lucky egg, but we're gonna strip the lucky egg from her corpse, unfortunately for her. Gosh, I'm like, I know the rest of these I was like really sad about. That one I'm just mad because of the stupid Zeb Strike. Although it was not as bad as what happened to Justine. So that's our 5th guy dead, Cardi. I believe that she could have evolved again. She just learned Ice Beam too. Like seriously, probably what I should have done was just say screw it and let's just go offense and kill one of the Zeb Strikes. So Cardi now down, but I'm pretty sure Cooper and Jason will be able. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't Jason that went down, because I was kind of counting on Jason more than I was Cardi, and Cooper can still learn ice moves too, maybe, but God, I wanted that thing. Not exactly like ice type is the best defensive type either, which, you know, this being Nuzlocke, I want defensive stuff up all the time, but I'm rather irked about that, so anyway, I guess we'll bring Sally, now that we lost another dude. We haven't lost the guy since, what, part 14? We haven't really lost the dude since part 5, when we lost 3 guys in one video. But, gosh, freaking wild Zeb Striker. Oh my gosh, I hate that thing. Like, I thought Blitzel was kind of cute, but Flame Charge is a big WTF. Just, what Why? Why does it have flame charge? And why did I have to fight 2 of them? If it's one of those things and any other thing, I'm fine. I'll just kill that and then whatever. I mean, Aaron was like out there, and the annoying thing was that Aaron didn't one-shot that thing either. She was like what I should have done, I guess, was use high jump kick. High jump kick would have killed it, but high jump kick would like possibly have gotten Aaron dead too. So I don't want Aaron dead for sure. I have to have Aaron for the ice gem. So, and I hear rustling. Let's put I guess this puts Jason in the definite we're gonna grind you up now place, and gosh, she just freaking evolved too. So if that had been male and it had been Kevin, I would have been even more mad. But And what the freaking crap is this? Unpheasant. Unpheasant. Could this be the final form of Kathy, of Chelsea, of Pidove, sort of a diva-looking thing here. We're gonna go for. I guess that's actually really dangerous. We're gonna go to Cooper to be safe. We're gonna go to Cooper for safety. Cooper for safety. If this thing has a grass move, I'm gonna be like WTF. Detect unpheasant. I guess like unpleasant. So we're gonna do a curse. We're gonna set up a curse. It's gonna use roost. Yeah, this is the evolved form. It looks like of Kathy. So this is sort of a spoiler battle, I guess. But it looks like that means that Kathy's going to be. Oh, no, wait a minute. Kathy's already level 30. So this thing is like under-leveled somehow. Okay. I guess it's kind of like that level 9 Pidgeotto you can catch in Viridian Forest or whatever it is. Kind of weird. Let's confirm that that is what that is. God, poor Cardi. Ice cream cone got melted by flame charge. Double flame charge. You know, if of course it was a critical hit. You know, I was on my way. If not for a crit, you know, like one more turn was all I needed to get one of those things dead, and then we would have been okay. But no, I had to get a critical hit at like the last moment that they could have got a critical hit and it would have mattered. So very annoying. So lost Cardi. That's how it goes in Nuzlocke. You lose people and you get upset and you move on, because you gotta move on, gotta keep going, gotta keep getting stronger. And yes, fully evolved form of, we have Pidove to Tranquil to Unpheasant. So yeah, it definitely gets less cute as it evolves, but that's kind of the point of it, I think. So, you know, it starts off cute and then it's like, holy crap, this thing's awesome. And I guess that's some sort of based on like a pheasant. Tranquil. We know Tranquil is a wild pigeon, tiny pigeon, wild pigeon. Don't know what Unpheasant's classification is yet. So I guess we'll find that out sometime soon when we get back to leveling up Kathy. But yeah, we're gonna have a little memoriam at the end of this video for Cardi. We did not have one for Justine because the way Justine died was utter bullcrap. And also I want to point out that we should have trained up Cardi against these things, and then she would have, well, no, she wouldn't, never mind. She wouldn't have lived double flame charge, one of which was a crit, no matter what, how much power up we gave her. I'm frustrated about that because I wanted to use that thing because you know how much I love ice types. Anyway, before we go any further, Cooper has 53 special defense. Guess what we're going to do right now? We're going to pour... We're going to do something against our better judgment. We're going to go into the medicine pocket, and this is something I've been meaning to do for a while. We're going to pour... Clever Wing. We have 7 Clever Wings. We're going to give them all to Cooper. Boom, 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 boom! Yes, get my special defense up. Okay, I don't even know what it was before now because I forgot. But we're going to see what special defense on Cooper is now. 54. Why can't I, like, ever remember this stuff? Was that what it was before? Like, I don't know. I'm level 40, so these things should be... like affecting me at some decent part. Let's see, did we get a zinc before? Yeah, we got a zinc. We're gonna use this zinc. 54. It was 54, and now it's still 54. I don't know. Let's try to get a level up and see if it applies then. I'm really not sure. Anyway, I'm a little bit distraught. I should probably stop playing now, because after I lose a guy, I get upset, and it's a bad idea to play a Nuzlocke challenge when you're upset. So, we're going to lead up with Jason, and I think Justin has Eviolite. Yeah, Justin has Eviolite. Yeah, Jason has the Lucky Egg. We're going to fight this trainer. Yeah, I think we're just going to fight some trainers this video, because if I like try to go into this power or whatever, and it's got stuff, I'm going to be upset. Backpacker Ruth has a Mean Kino, the basic form, so Justin can probably, or Jason can probably take this, I think. He does not level it by much, but he does have Rock Smash, Sing. Yeah, we're gonna avoid Sing, and we're gonna smash this thing up. Gosh, Kathy did, or not Kathy. Cardi was doing. Holy crap! No. Okay, good. I know this tail slap was dealing like a crap load of damage when the Sing Kino did it, and that one did. But Jason with the resistance on this stuff. She was doing such good. She did such good damage to that Autono with that Ice Beam, and I know Autono was a pretty tanky guy. I was like, yes, we have an awesome damage dealer. And then it's like, two Zeb Strikers, and it's like, we're not going in double battle of grass ever again unless I'm 10 levels higher than everything than the normal grass. Ever. We will repel through there. If nothing else. Let's see, this thing has bug moves. We're gonna go for Charge Beam. Except this thing is a bug grass. It's a bad idea. Protects anyway. Okay, we're gonna do a Gear Grind. This person has Razor Leaf. See how much damage this does. Okay, not too much. Gear Grind. Gonna deal pretty decent amount actually. Yeah, pretty decent. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go for more Gear Grinds. Gear Grind, Razor Leaf again. Gear Grind, down. Pretty cool animation on this move. I'm also willing to bet that this is a signature move, just because of the way it looks. Level 36, get some HP gain. Oh, Mirror Shot. This is this the same move she had? Yeah, this is the same move that Cardi had. Hang on, how much power is this thing? How much power is Mirror Shot? Mirror Shot is 65 power, 85 accuracy. It'd be nice to like boost my special attack up with Charge Beam and get this, but it's a pretty horrible move. I'm kind of tempted to learn it just in memory of Cardi, but I don't think we're going to. I don't want to screw up Jason's moveset just to give Cardi some stuff. We do not have our Blair, so we're gonna go to Aaron, I think, for this, because I don't know if this thing might have some sort of fight. No, wait, if it's got a fighting move, that's really bad. It's bad either way. Scald. Okay. Don't burn Aaron, please. Well, even if it does, we have Shed Skin. Scald, I think, I pretty much determined is 30%. Whoops, I moved the camera. 30%, because that brings it in line with Lava Plume and Discharge and all that stuff. So it's kind of along those same lines as those moves. So really good move. Definitely good for bulky waters. Sweepers probably still, I think, would prefer Surf. But definitely think bulky is going to prefer that move, I think. We're going to go for a Brick Break after we see another Skull come and probably inflict a burn. Nope, no burn. Brick Break, break some bricks. And I just realized too that Crunch would have been stronger than Brick Break against those Zeb Strikers. I don't know if it would have been the difference in the kill or not, but maybe. So many times in the Nuzlocke, you just wish you could go back and change one move, but you can't. So that's why you gotta play uber cautious. But seriously, that was bollocks getting that, because we didn't know what the levels were like. If I'd known that patch of grass was gonna have double level 33 guys, and it was like not that specific combination, I would have gotten the heck out of there and we would not have lost Cardi, like I promise. But no, it had to go for the perfect combination that we couldn't even run from it, like honestly. I have a smoke ball, but I mean I wasn't gonna put that on there just randomly. So anyway, we defeat Pokemon Ranger Mary. And let's see what we get, because usually Pokemon Rangers give us stuff after battles. We got an S-Bear Berry, which is going to cure Freeze, which may help later on. I'm hopeless at social niceties and fashion. So we're going to walk through here, get this item. PP up. Cool, we may use that. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, let's turn the dowsing machine on, because I always keep forgetting to turn it back on. Anything down here? Or maybe we already got all the stuff from down here. Okay, here's this house. We're going to heal up on this house really quick. So we can heal up at this girl. Cardi, yeah. End of this video, we're gonna have a little memorial session for Cardi. Cardi. Just learned Ice Beam. Seriously. Just got her back from the daycare, just evolved. Very frustrating loss. But at least it wasn't a guy we had grinded up and spent a lot of time invested in, but, you know, still rather irksome. And I keep thinking this thing's electric type. I still don't know what type it is. So, I don't know what to do about something. We go out to our tank, and her name is Erin. Because this thing, okay, this future sight. We're gonna see if this thing might be psychic type. We're gonna see a crunch from Erin. Yes, okay, this thing is psychic type. Finally, we figured that out. Because I've been wondering what type of Axew, new thing. This is a holy crap, is this? I think I may have seen this in like someone's avatar at some point. Actually, what the crap is this? Is this a rock type? Whatever it is, Erin's gonna beat the crap out of it after she sand attacks it, so we can find out what it wants to do. Based on the moves, we'll figure out what to do. Scary face. And lowering Erin's speed, but that's fine, I guess. That doesn't. Oh, whoa. Okay. So Future Sight no longer is typeless. It actually is a psychic type attack now. So got the power and the accuracy upgrade, but now dark types are immune from it. And I don't know if that means if it's like S-Toss, where ghosts are immune, but otherwise it ignores type advantage, or what, or if it gets stabbed, I don't know. So Future Sight, very altered in this generation. Dragon Claw, holy crap, this thing is a dragon. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet though, because Erin is pro. And we're gonna see an accuracy drop, and this thing's a dragon. Okay, dragon type. It'd be nice to get one of these. We're gonna see where this thing appears. I want one of these things because we have some guys who can be dragon type. Holy crap, critical hit. However, Rocky Helmet and Brick Break. Okay, not a rock type. Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of looks like some sort of dinosaur thing, and usually dinosaur-looking things are either rock type, like Rampardos, or dragon type. So, S-Bear Berry. Okay, dragon type dude. I'm assuming due to the use of Dragon Claw. So, okay, so new guy we just found in the stuff. Let's see where this Unpheasant also appears. Fully evolved form of Pidove appears. Okay, several places. Unpheasant. Okay, like unpleasant. This thing right here. Bottom tier electric type. Bottom tier. Hate it. It killed Cardi. Hate. Kafka-style hate. Where's the thing that we're looking for? We're looking for that little dragon dude that we just were able to defeat. Let's see if he's at the bottom. No, he's not at the bottom. Axew. Axew, what the crap kind of name is Axew? Area. He's found in the Mistralton Cave, and that's the only place he appears. Interestingly enough, he's not found in Dragon Spiral Tower. Only in the Mistralton Cave. How do we get to the Mistralton Cave? Maybe it's on this route somewhere? I don't know. There's also the Twist Mountain, right? Twist Mountain. Yeah, I need to go get my freaking stylus out. So I can not have to tap with my fingers. Let's see. What's this? Okay, this is the Celestial Tower. A place of rest for innocent spirits. We're gonna go in here to end the video. Before we do that, because I think this place is kind of like the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. So yeah, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna pay our respects to Cardi, who was just lost, and probably other guys too, but mainly just Cardi. The whole thing with Justine, that was such a freaking fluke death. It's kind of ridiculous. This clown. Oh crap. No, 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 no! No deal! No deal! Double Battle Grass is for the losers. We're not gonna accept this. Okay. No Double Battle Grass for us, please. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's go. Let's go beat up a clown. I want to beat up a clown. Clowns must be destroyed. Clowns must be destroyed. Battle on a race walkway. That's kind of cool. Kind of dangerous is actually what it is, Mr. Clown. Mr. Harlequin. Emolga. And we have out a... We have a Jason, is what we have. We know that Emolga has Pursuit. But we know that Emolga can't do crap against Justin. So that's who we're going to go to. And we know that Shockwave does absolutely nothing to Justin because Ground-type Pro Crunch is going to kill this thing. Static, of course, is going to trigger. Seems like Static and stuff has a higher chance to activate when they die. Although maybe that's just because of reasons. Okay, we know this thing is a flying psychic type, which means it's very annoying for us. Sally has Charge Beam now. We're gonna go to Sally for this, I think. Who's got better defenses, actually? Honestly, with the Eviolite, Justin probably has better defenses. We're gonna keep Justin in. We're gonna see if we can score a kill with Crunch. Air Cutter, however, will come and deal a critical hit for a crap load of damage. However, Justin taking the hit with help from the Eviolite and scoring the kill. Alright. Cool. We're gonna get that paralysis off there after we move from this stupid balance beam. By the way, I have like no sense of balance in real life. Like, I am constantly almost falling over. Like, I trip over myself constantly. Really bad. We're going to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that stat boost that we got with the wings and see if we even got any significant EV gain. Like, I honestly don't know. Okay, let's go across the bridge now. Yeah, we're not gonna do this Double Battle Grass thing. Screw that. We found a TM81 X Scissor. Okay. X Scissor back again as a TM. Scissor Cross. For those of you who prefer the Japanese name, I do know that one. Is it Scissor Cross or Hasami Cross? Because I know Hasami is Scissor. Which is one reason that Scissor's Japanese name is Hasamu, I think. X Scissor, and yeah, pretty much the same move. Let's see if anyone can learn it, because it's a pretty powerful move. No one in the party can learn it. Blair might be able to learn it, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, we need to, this is single battle, this is normal grass. So we don't need a repel for this. And we're going to kind of go right here and dick around a little bit so that the clown will battle us here and we can still go on our way. And here's a Harlequin Harlequin Ian has a Tynamo. This is the little thing that we found in the cave that's really rare to appear. We're gonna go to Justin. I'm pretty sure it's an electric type. It looks like it may be electric water, actually, so that's probably pretty risky on my part. Intimidate will lower attack. Posting, okay, Thunder Wave. Justin's probably faster. This thing has Levitate, I'm gonna be so mad. We're gonna use Dig. Bird its way underground. Hopefully no water, no water. No water. Avoid a tackle. Levitate. Dadgummit, it does have Levitate. I was afraid it might. We're gonna use Crunch then, as if it's only using Tackle and it's a trainer, then it probably is not a water electric type, even though it really looks like it could be. Looks like a fish. Ducklett, we're gonna have to switch out on this. I honestly really like Ducklett better than the Swan thing it evolves into. So, we're gonna go to... honestly, Sally's defense is hardly any better than Jason's, so we're gonna go to Jason for this. Because we know that Jason, we need him leveled up. We're probably gonna be grinding Jason up, which is funny because he's a gear. We're gonna grind the gear. And, Aqua Ring. Yeah, we know that Ducklett has Aqua Ring. We're gonna use a Thunder Shock on the Ducklett after we take a Bubble Beam. Hopefully non-fatal. Yeah, it doesn't deal nearly enough damage to kill us in one hit. Thunder Shock. And I should have used Charge Beam because Charge Beam would have killed. So we're gonna do a Charge Beam now though. After we take another Bubble Beam, try to get a special attack raise. Why did I not use Charge Beam? Charge Beam would have killed. No special attack boost either. However, a level up and recent stat gains. Stat gains where they matter, I guess. Tranquil. Yeah, we're gonna stay in on this, but we're gonna heal up first. Heal up. We need to go buy more fresh waters next video too. We're down to almost 10. Taunt. We don't really care. I think Jason has all attack moves anyway. We're gonna do a Charge Beam. No, we're not gonna go to the bag. We're gonna use Charge Beam. Charge Beam. Charge Beam. The tech is gonna block our Charge Beam though. Charge Beam. I think Taunt was also altered in this game. Very slightly. I remember in Ruby and Sapphire, it was like only 2 turns maybe, which I think was maybe like the turn you use it, or like their next 2 moves, whatever those were. If you were faster, it blocked that. I don't know. I know Taunt wasn't that great in Ruby and Sapphire, and then 4th generation Taunt lasted longer, and so it was better. And I think it's now set to either 3 turns or set to 4 turns, one of the 2, something like that. So it's sort of a shift back to whatever. We're gonna go for a Rock Smash, and the reason I clicked Rock Smash is in case it used Roost and became a pure normal type, but it did not do that. It's gonna live this hit. We're gonna go for Rock Smash again, in case it roosts, and it's not gonna roost. It's gonna Air Cutter and deal not very good damage. Rock Smash. Is this a Wild Fighter or a Trainer? Oh, it's a Trainer. Okay. Lost, but I won't stop. Yeah, these Harlequins don't give very good money. Not for this level, anyway. Now, let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a... No, it's just a rock. We need to have the Bowser machine up. Okay, here we go. This is the Twist Mountain. Right here's an item. No, get it. Ultra Ball. Okay. Ultra Ball. This is the Twist Mountain. Watch out for wild Pokemon. We're gonna go up here. There's some hikers. Hikers and a worker guy over here. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go in Twist Mountain this video. We're gonna save that for another video. And we know that Girder and a couple of other manly looking Pokemon probably appear there. Okay, we're gonna get our stuff healed again. Heal up. While we're passing the free heal spot. And we're gonna go back out, yeah. Right now we're at about 2 hours on me sitting here. I think that's in general gonna be... Oh, here's a Shaky Patch. Jason is at the front of the party, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think about 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours is gonna be my goal of me sitting here for every part. And we're gonna see a unpheasant. It's oh okay, okay, female unpheasant. So it looks different, right? Yeah, that's right, because male and female pheasants, if you guys know anything about pheasant biology, they look different, some sexual dimorphism. So cool. We're gonna go for a charge beam on this thing. It's gonna roost, which is kind of a noob move. But we're going to charge beam this thing for no special attack gain, unfortunately. Charge beam again as it continues to roost. This will negate its flying type since it is successful in destroying HP. So less damage will be dealt. Let's see if we get a... and we had a miss on charge beam anyway. Detect. This thing is just like being tanky. But we know that its special defense is lower. Because we have experience with this evolutionary line, and we know that physical stats are preferred by it. And we get a special attack raise on this one. We're going to continue to charge beam. We're going to get taunted, which doesn't matter. Go for the taunt. We're going to charge beam again. And hopefully get a kill. No, it's going to leave it with just a little bit. We're going to use Rock Smash in case it decides to do something else. Yeah, I like the looks of this female one better than the male one, as far as being cute. But, yeah, so I like this a lot better. So, not as... let's check our Pokedex. So, sexual dimorphism coming into play with the, final form of our beloved Pokemon. Where is it? Our beloved, and that makes me sort of sad that the first one we saw was, the male form. Dang. We have to make sure that the first one I see on my final game is the female form, because I like the female form better. Let's see, forms. No, not that, not that. You guys can see on the top screen, and this one's so different. Really, it's just like another crown or something added onto it. Actually, in the bottom, its bottom half is also different colored. The male is green, and the female is brown. So, yeah, pretty nice stuff. You can see on the top screen. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about on the top screen. How the little bottom, like in its stomach area, is green here, and obviously it has that crest, pink, whirly streamers or whatever. And then the female does not have that crest; it has a brown stomach. So cool. So it's not like that, I think, for so is there a way to compare? There's a way to we can compare. Supposedly there's a difference here between male and female Tranquil, but I'm not seeing it. So same goes for Pidove. I'm not seeing it again. So I guess we'll just have to wait and find out more about that thing when our Kathy evolves into one. So that would have been cool if we had seen Kathy evolve and it's like, holy crap, it's not the same thing. But now that we saw two of those things, one of each gender, we're not going to be surprised anymore, which makes me a little sad, but oh well. So unpheasant, like unpleasant, so I kind of like that name. I take it it's some sort of an ornery bird, which would make perfect sense based on the name. There's an item over here that we're going to get, and this is a max ether. Okay, cool. We're going to turn the dowsing machine on, make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, so we're going to go in here really quick, and we're going to end the video in here. Yeah. Okay, so this is Celestial Tower, right? What's this even say? They say when you ring the bell on top of this tower, it pleases the resting spirits. Well, we gotta go ring that bell then, because Cardi, I'm sorry. If we had picked Crunch or High Jump Kick with Aaron, if Aaron could have dealt a little bit more damage, maybe, just maybe, we could have saved your life. But, we never know. We can play Theorymon all we want with Cardi's life, but it's not going to bring Cardi back. It's not going to bring Cardi back. So, let's just go and pay our respects. Here's a police officer. This is Celestial Tower where Pokemon are laid to rest. So yeah, somewhere in here we're going to have to bury, after the LP is over, we're going to have to bury Rita, Rebecca, Chelsea, Cardi, and who knows who else we're gonna lose. Who knows how many more friends we're gonna lose. I hope we don't lose Cooper though. Cooper, Blair. I hope we don't. We haven't lost any Talus Destined. We did lose one Sonic Destined, which was Chelsea, but Chelsea dies in the series anyway. She's only around for like 3 episodes, which is kind of her point to die, which is kind of funny that she died in this too. But anyway, this is gonna do it for part 21 of Pokemon White Blind Nuzlocke. Here's our party. 5 gym badges. You know, we've been playing for getting close to 40 hours. Yeah, what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna have a little montage, very brief, probably just scenes from this video or something, to recap the life of Cardi. So everyone, please pay your respects to Cardi, and I will see you in part 22. Later days.